In the winter of 1943, deep in the forests of eastern Poland, a hidden war raged beyond the battlefields. A war of shadows, whispers, and survival. This is the story of Captain Marek Nowak, a man who did not exist in any official records, but whose actions shaped the fates of hundreds. Marek had once been a history professor in Warsaw, a man of books, not bullets. When the Nazis stormed Poland in 1939, he was forced into the Warsaw Ghetto, along with hundreds of thousands of others. But he did not wait to die. He escaped, vanishing into the forests with nothing but the clothes on his back and a fury that burned hotter than the winter cold. He found others like him, runaways, rebels, and lost souls who refused to surrender. They called themselves the Silent Wolves. Their mission? Sabotage, ambush, and disruption. With stolen weapons and handmade explosives, they became the ghosts of the Eastern Front, striking from the trees and fading before the enemy could retaliate. The Nazis feared them. Supply convoys would vanish overnight. Bridges collapsed under the weight of advancing tanks. German officers were found dead, their throats slit in their own headquarters. The wolves left no tracks, only fear. But war does not grant victory without sacrifice. One cold December night, a traitor within their ranks betrayed them. A radio transmission, intercepted by the Gestapo, led an elite SS unit to their hidden encampment. The wolves had minutes to act. Marek ordered the women and children to flee into the deepest part of the forest. Those who could fight stayed behind. The battle was short, brutal. Bullets cut through the frozen air like whispers of death. The partisans had no chance against machine guns and trained soldiers. One by one, they fell. Marek was shot twice, but kept fighting, his body refusing to surrender to the cold grip of death. He dragged the wounded to safety, covering their retreat with stolen grenades. He and a handful of survivors vanished into the night, leaving behind only smoldering ruins and the bodies of the fallen. For months, the wolves were thought to be dead. But Marek was not finished. Wounded and broken, he led what remained of his fighters into the heart of enemy territory. In January 1944, they struck the Nazi command center in Lublin, setting fire to documents, derailing operations, and disappearing once more into the forests. By the time the Red Army liberated Poland, the Silent Wolves had saved over 500 men, women, and children from death. Their names remain unknown, their deeds unrecorded in history books, but their legacy lives on in the whispers of the survivors. Marek Nowak never resurfaced after the war. Some say he fled to the West. Others claim he was captured by the Soviets, erased like so many others. But in the silent forests of Poland, where the wind carries secrets and the trees remember, his legend remains unbroken. He was never a soldier. He was never a hero. He was simply a man who refused to let history write his fate. If you like this story, share and subscribe for more amazing stories.